Good morning. I've been asked what my views on kids are, basically. And kind of a long topic for me, so I wrote some stuff down, so pardon me if I keep looking down. I never really wanted to carry children myself, so that's never really been. There were a couple of times where I had considered it, but it's never really been something that I really wanted to do. And I've seen enough people go through pregnancy and stuff, and I've seen someone give birth. You know, it just didn't really seem like my cup of tea. And you know, while it wasn't really something I had to worry about, it's kind of nice having the hysterectomy and knowing that it just can't happen. I'm very thankful that I can't impregnate anyone either, because it's just nice to know that it can't happen on accident. It would have to be something that me and whoever my partner is would have to plan and choose and, you know, work to get. As to whether I would want to be with someone that already had kids, I'm not certain on that, because while I think I'm fine with kids and I could probably be a decent parent and all of that stuff, I don't know that I would want to do it with someone who's already had the children, because they would hopefully already have an active father, and you know, should anything not work out between me and whoever the person I would be dating is, you know, ex-boyfriends or stepfathers, just they don't get visitation rights or things like that. So there's these kids that have become attached to you, and you've become attached to these kids that you're just not going to get to see. And that's really kind of sad to think about. And it's a real possibility. It's very rare that there are step-parents that get to be, or ex-step-parents that get to remain a part of those kids' lives, unless they like live really nearby, or by some freak of nature remain actually good friends with the ex. And that stuff just doesn't happen too often. Usually when people divorce, it's unpleasant. Or break up even, whatever, it's usually unpleasant. So I don't know if I would want to do that. I would possibly be more open to it if the person was in early stages of pregnancy, because then I would have that time to bond with them and the baby while it's in the womb and everything like that. And if I was there for the birth, you know, there would be the opportunity there, if the father wasn't involved, the biological father wasn't involved, or wasn't, you know, going to contest it or anything of that nature, there would be the opportunity to potentially sign the birth certificate. And if you sign the birth certificate, then you're legally the father. I mean, there's been several cases where men have found out later that they weren't biologically a child's father, and the judges have ruled that they would have to continue to provide child support and have visitation with the kids because they signed the birth certificate and had also filled a fatherhood role. And I would think it would be the same kind of thing, and I know of other FMs that have signed birth certificates for that purpose, and so far it seems to hold up. I don't feel like I'm missing very much not having my own children, because I'm involved in a lot of small kids' lives. I get to play the role of the fun uncle, and I like that. I mean, I've gotten to see them grow and learn, and I get to teach them things myself from time to time, and it's just a really good feeling, and they know, they can talk to me if they need to, I think, and I don't really have to discipline them that very often, so I think that kind of works in my favor, because that's not really my job. So they know I'm pretty fair, and ultimately their punishments and things like that aren't up to me, so they don't have that bit of parental fear, that they would have for their parents towards me. So that's nice. And I tend to try to talk to them like little people rather than, just dumb kids. And I think they prefer that. I think they treat me more as just like a bigger kid than they do like most other adults in their lives, and I like that. And okay, if I was with someone and we chose to get pregnant or whatever, how would we do it? Well, if we had the money, there's always the in vitro artificial insemination, that kind of thing, where you would either have a chosen sperm donor, or where you could buy, donated sperm. But that costs a lot of money, and I just think, I don't think that would be something that I could easily do. So it would again be a situation where it would be something we'd really have to work for.